Play ball.
Welcome, everyone, as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. Digging in, Jonathan VR. And we are set for baseball here this evening. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Joe Panik waits on deck. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Bases are empty, one man out. Count still at 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffin.
1-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Panik is off at first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. And that retires the side. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
In now, Alex Verdugo. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Number 35 now on the season, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
You know, D-Row,
a swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. And even 30 home runs on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom.
Now another one hit deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He'll get it into second, and he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Stepping up now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Matt Shoemaker comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. So that'll bring up Josh Bell, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Fisher. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch.
No bench off the plate. Ball 2.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He's there and records the first out. So stepping in, Kevin Biggio is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the 2-1. Popped up. Devers shading to his right. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Alejandro Kirk, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Swing and a chopper to third. Devers has it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most different.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line, and gone for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Josh Bell the next to hit. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded by Panik. Throw to second for the force out. In the top of the third set to get underway. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 9.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he fouls this one off. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ground ball left side. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
The batter.
One gone here in the Boston third. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Panic is there. And there are two away now. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Belted high in the air out to left. And it bangs off the monster. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. This is pulled into right, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here now the 2-2. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. And now the Toronto number 4.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batter.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled away. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that brings up the third baseman Rafael Devers.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Around first, he's digging for second, and a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now, Xander Bogarts. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around.
Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Josh Bell. Shot back up the middle. And that's in there, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So the base hit drives home their third run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Panic's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Alejandro Kirk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the ground to the left side. Devers gloves it, and there's out number 2. Stepping in for the Jays, Orlando Arcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Michael Chavis. Fouled off. Fouled away. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The right fielder, number 99.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into right field, that's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Devers blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Trent Thornton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Garcia has it to Panic covering. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning.
Play ball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter number 2.
Here's Joe Panic. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. Making his way to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder going back. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Plate now, Josh Bell. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez, and it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Left side. Garcia fields it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. So here now is Jackie Bradley. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Panic to his right. He has it, and that's the second out. Alex Verdugo will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it one away. So digging in now, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2, and this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He loses him on ball 4. Now batting, Kevin Biggio. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rafael Devers. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fisher is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Bobby Dahlbeck. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Anthony Bass comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Josh Bell. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. 29 home runs for him on the year as the blowout continues. In now, Christian Vasquez. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now that
Striding in, Derek Fisher. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first two plate appearances so far. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Line toward right center. Fisher is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Romano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. Liner toward right center, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he will haul this in on the run, as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. 2-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 more. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The batter number 2.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Got him swinging on the fastball
Now
there.
batting.
Joe Panic becomes the first out of the inning. The 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Randall Griffith.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
22-0 the final tonight. Boston came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Martin Perez earns his 5th winner of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Ross Stripling struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Let's play ball.